Welcome to De La Fox Checks, and today I'm going to be trying Korean barbecue for the first time. I'm going to be going to a place in Las Vegas that's called Kimchi Korean BBQ. It's all you can eat barbecue for I believe $30, or you can also do all you can eat barbecue and sushi for $40, or you could just do sushi if you want for $30, right? But today I'm going to be trying the Korean barbecue because that's what the family wants to eat today. I didn't want this, to be honest. I wanted to go somewhere else, but unfortunately I guess we're in a democracy and my family voted for Korean barbecue, so I gotta go eat there now. So I'm just gonna make the best of it. It'll be cool because it'll be a new experience in Las Vegas to try out Korean barbecue. I've never gone, but my brother is a pro and he's gonna be going today. He says you gotta cook the meat by yourself, right, or on your own, so that should be interesting. We'll see how the Korean barbecue tastes. We'll see what sides they have. I checked on Yelp, this place has 3 stars, so I'm a little like iffy. Like, I came to Las Vegas to eat at a 3-star restaurant, but I mean, pues yeah, what can I do, right? So let's head over to the Las Vegas Strip. This place is actually close to Tacos El Gordo, which is where I went to yesterday. So we'll see how this place is. We're on our way to the restaurant right now, and I just wanted to check out the Instagram page real quick for the restaurant, but unfortunately they haven't posted nothing since June 24th, so it really sucks, you guys. Again, I always say if you have a business and you don't have an Instagram, you're really messing up and you're missing a free opportunity. So this restaurant's Instagram page is basically inactive, which sucks for them. And I actually wanted to go eat at the Westgate because there was actually a buffet right there. Right now that I came to Vegas, or this time that I came to Vegas actually, there was only 10 buffets open in all of Las Vegas. And the wait time was ridiculous, you guys. Unfortunately, this time that I came to Vegas, I didn't get to eat at a buffet. But look at this bagel spot on the right-hand side. I actually had never seen this one, but next time I come, I do want to try the bagels from that location, right? So make sure you guys stay tuned for that future video. And take a look at Resort World over on the right-hand side. That casino looks so nice. That's actually the newest casino in Las Vegas, and I made a video there yesterday. So that place is just really nice on the inside. And over here, this is where the Korean barbecue restaurant is at. It's hidden behind a bunch of different retail shops in a little shopping plaza. Most notably, it's close to Tacos El Gordo, which is a place that basically everybody and their mamas knows by now, right? Everybody knows about that place, you guys. Oh man, I so mixed feelings about Tacos El Gordo, but today I don't want to talk about Tacos El Gordo. I am talking about Korean barbecue because thankfully there's not a long line like yesterday that I went to eat at Tacos El Gordo. The line was ridiculous. Look at this. We came into the restaurant and there's no line. We're already winning at this restaurant. I'm already feeling like I want to give it 5 stars just because there's no line to get in and eat, right? So right now we're actually taking a look at the menu. I like that when you walk in, they make it very clear what you get for 30 bucks if you get the all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue, and what you get if you get the Korean barbecue and the all-you-can-eat sushi, right? And I love how they have a picture of all the plates right there for you to see as you walk in. Which ones are the good ones, Albert? Which ones do you like?
The spicy pork. Mira, este es como
There goes the extra right here.
like, oh, we just want these 4. I think
Pork belly, alright? Just a heads up, you guys, it is my first time at a Korean barbecue spot, so I might not know the terminology when it comes to all the different things that they have here. I might not know what some stuff is called. So I'm sorry if I don't know some of the stuff, you know. I am not gonna lie, but I am a noob when it comes to Korean barbecue. And this is the first time I ever come here to eat. So I'm loving it, right? Like, look at all these sides. They gave you some broccoli, some mashed potatoes, some cucumber, some like little salad thing. Like, I don't know, but all the sides here were really good. I loved everything. Like, I didn't even know what I was eating, but like, it tasted good, right? Because I know every different side has a different name, right? But I just kind of grabbed a little bit of everything and I was like, I'll find out later. If it tastes good, I'm gonna like it, right? Because we're here to use our taste buds. If our taste buds like it, then it doesn't matter what it's called, right? But here goes the first piece of meat that they're giving us, and they're turning on the little grill for us. And I did tell the waiter that I did not know how to cook and that it was my first time here, and she was like, don't worry, I got you covered. I'm gonna be coming to your table to help you out. And this right here is the brisket, and it's the first type of meat that we tried. And first of all, I want to say it's so interesting the way the meat looks right now, because later on it's not gonna look anything like this, but I like how it's rolled up. There goes the professional, the bro. How many times have you been to Korean barbecue?
Less than 5.
And this is the brisket, and I told you guys it was gonna look completely different after you cooked it, right? First, when you put it on the little pan, it was all rolled up, but then after, it just kind of started to unroll, and now this is a brisket. I love the way the brisket meat tasted. It tasted like carne de res, but it had that different flavor, which is a good thing, because I don't want to eat the same thing that I'm used to eating. Alright, so let's see how it is. It's hot, that's for sure.
Como ya está, ya le baja. And there's soy sauce here if you want it. Esto es como salado, pero yo le pongo las dos.
It's really good. This meat tastes like unlike any other meat that I've tasted before, so far I'm digging it.
Brisket.
Alright, so far, really digging this Korean barbecue. This one's number 3, sirloin. Ah, this one has less meat.
La soya.
Alright, you guys, so the first one we tried was brisket, and like, there's 6 of us, and we just completely finished everything in like under 3-4 minutes. It took longer to cook the food than it took us to eat it. So, yeah, they gotta keep bringing the meat. So, next up is sirloin. There's even less meat for this one, so I think it's gonna go by quick.
Thank you. Are the sushi coordenadas?
El Carlos. So we also ordered a sushi roll, just to see how it tastes like. Nah, the Korean barbecue is better. Sirloin steak, or just sirloin. We're gonna see how it is. And the sirloin was very good. I love the way the meat tasted once it was cooked. Unfortunately, for this type of meat, they gave us a little bit. And I mean, I could have ordered more, but I wanted to try the other meat on the menu. But the sirloin was also very good. I love the way it has its own unique flavor, right? And one of the things about being a food blogger is that you have to eat whatever you're given, right? So this is bulgogi. I have never tried it. I've never heard of it, but I'm gonna be eating it, right? And this is the fun part because it's a little adventure. I don't know what to expect, but I ended up liking bulgogi. It tasted pretty good. I liked it so much that I didn't even record myself eating it. And next up is the chicken teriyaki, and this thing was very good. If you guys take a look at the video, it looks so tender when it's getting cooked. Look at all the juice flowing through the chicken, and I'm actually kind of disappointed in myself because I have never gone to a Korean barbecue spot, and I feel like I'm missing out. Like right now that I'm here with the family, I like it because not only are we eating together, but it's turned into an experience where now we're all talking about the meat, about the sides. We're talking about, no lo has cocinado bien, you haven't cooked it right, put it back in. It's an experience, and I love that. We are interacting. And this right here is called Cass, and this is Korea's #1 beer, right? So I am in Vegas, and I do want to drink because later on, I'm gonna go watch some wrestling. So I want to be in the mood, I want to be tipsy, I want to be alegre, right? So this is Korea's #1 beer, and I decided to order it, and this thing tasted so good. I've never tried this particular brand, but I loved it because it tasted so smooth. So it didn't have that sour beer taste, which was something that I really liked. It felt almost like water with that beer flavor, a little light, right? So right here, I did give some to the family. Everyone loved it. Like, I'm actually surprised. Like, my family, they're not really big beer drinkers, and they liked it. Korean beer, go for it. Gordo, finish it, finish it. And it's time to try the beer. So originally, I had poured it for myself, but everyone wanted to try it, right? So that's not a problem. I get to drink from the bottle. Look at this. Wow, it tastes really good. It tastes good. I like it. It does not taste like Mexican beers. It doesn't have that sour taste that you get after. And it feels like you're drinking water. Like, this beer tastes like water. Like, I like it. I like it. It's good. I can see why it's Korea's #1 beer. I like it.
Do they have it at Costco?
This right here, this is a Korean sake. We're gonna give it a try to see how it tastes. This one tastes like champagne or like wine or something. It tastes different. I like the beer more. The beer was better than the sake. Good thing I ordered the beer. Now we're gonna be trying the pork belly, and one of the cool things about coming to a spot like this is I know a lot of people can't eat pork because it's not healthy for you and it messes with your system, right? So if you don't want pork, you don't have to order pork. You could just order chicken and beef, right? So I think that's cool. You know, you really get to pick what you want to eat. Today I am trying all three meats because I want to try how everything tastes, and this is how the pork belly looks after. They actually use some scissors to cut it up, and it looks like it's gonna be pretty good. Pork belly, really good. I'm liking it. It tastes different than pork that I've tried before. So that's one of the things that I've liked about Korean barbecue so far, is that I have tried these types of meats, but these taste different, right? Obviously because it's Korean barbecue, different cultures. I love it. It tastes good. And the pork here is really good. It tastes a lot different than when like you buy it anywhere else, which is something that I'm really liking so far. So I've eaten beef, I've eaten chicken, I've eaten pork at different other places, and it all tastes so different from those places. And that's one thing I like. Korean barbecue has a very unique flavor compared to like Mexican restaurants or any other place. Spicy pork, basically the same thing as the pork meat, but this one is supposed to be spicy. So we're gonna see how spicy it is right now. It's good. It tastes like the pork meat that I tried before. And it's not even really that spicy. It just has a little kick to it, but it's pretty good. I like it. So one of the things that I'm really liking right now is that when you get the meat off of the grill, it's not so hot that you can't eat it. It's almost just right, like perfect temperature, so that you can eat it right away as soon as you get it from the grill. And I think that's awesome, right? So you're not blowing on it like, oh, it's too hot. It's just the right temperature, and I love that. This right here is a spicy chicken, but we're getting to the point where we're all full. Like everyone is getting full, so it's gonna be the last meat that we tried today, the spicy chicken. And the spicy chicken was very good. It tasted like the regular chicken, but it had that little kick to it. And one thing I want to share with you guys, which we didn't know, is that you can actually request for them to change that black pan at the bottom. You guys see how it's all dirty because it has had food on it? You can actually request that they clean it or change it out. That way you have a clean pan. But we didn't know this until the end, unfortunately. So we tried number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I was not able to get to 8 and 9 because we just got full, so we were not able to try these two. But I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't too curious to try them. Like, I don't know if this is gonna be good or it is, right? But maybe next time I'll give it a shot. But for now, we tried the first 7 and they were all good. But my best ones, or my favorite ones, are probably the first 4. They were the best ones. On Yelp, Kimchi Korean BBQ has 3 stars with 371 reviews. And I think the score is kind of low. And I kind of went down to read the comments, and it seemed a lot of people had a problem with the service that they received. So it seems like people come and they don't get treated right, they get ignored, which always sucks, right? But I mean, there's not much we can do when it comes to that situation, right? Like today, my server was good. I never felt ignored, right? And a lot of people complained about the sushi. A lot of people didn't like the sushi. And I'll be honest, you guys, I didn't like the sushi from here. If you come here, you're coming here for the Korean barbecue and not the sushi. So at first, I was a little skeptical about coming here. I was like, damn, we're going to Las Vegas to eat Korean barbecue. That's not really what I wanted to do. But I'm actually really happy that I came because the restaurant was really awesome. Personally, I'm going to give this place a 5 out of 5. And the reason I'm giving it a 5 is because I love the Korean barbecue. Everything was good. I tried, I would believe it was, how many different meats? 7 different types of meats, and I loved all of them. Everything were good. The sides were good. The service was good. The beer that I got was good. I really like this place. Honestly, this is kind of like a low-key spot in Vegas. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't see it because it's not like, you know, on the main strip or in a casino. But if you're in Vegas and you want some good Korean barbecue, I would come check this place out. But again, I want to remind you guys that this is my first time trying Korean barbecue. So I don't know if this is like the best, right? Like, because I haven't tried a lot of Korean barbecue spots. So maybe this is one of the worst spots. But since it's my first time, well, I think it's awesome, right? But if you're here in Vegas and you want to try out some good Korean barbecue, I definitely recommend that you guys come to Kimchi Korean BBQ. And right now that I'm exiting the Korean barbecue spot, you guys, take a look at the line for tacos El Gordo. If I thought the line was bad the other day when I came here, you guys, this line is ridiculous. Not only is there a line on the outside, but once you get inside, there's another line. this is getting out of hand. They need to put another location, honestly. If you enjoyed this video, do me a huge favor and hit that delicious like button down below. And I don't normally do videos in Vegas, but today since I'm over here, I decided to do a YouTube video. I usually do them in LA, reviewing different spots. So if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe. I post new videos every single week showing you guys some places you're going to want to check out. This was Della Fox Checks, and I approve of Kimchi Korean BBQ.